Hello everyone. This is not the video I want or thought that would be starting out 2026 on the channel, but I mean there's no way I couldn't do it. I really have not thought this through. There's really not an organizational structure to this, so just bear with me. Because this is a video I didn't plan on, and even just going through the motions, it's not exactly an easy one to make. So you've seen the title, you know what you're getting into, but it is true, long time through line of my life, someone that's been omnipresent, not only on this channel for the entire duration of its lifetime, but for my entire lifetime. Grandma Stell has passed away. And still just saying that sentence, really, I can't believe it, because we saw her the day before, 100% normal, 100% fine, no warning signs about anything. My mom saw her the day of, and again, all seemed fine, without any issue. I won't go into graphic detail about anything that happened. All I will just say is, you need to be really, really, really cognizant whenever something happens with your brain. Because everything else could be fine, but as soon as something happens there, it's not easy. So I'm going through photo albums. It's been about 4 or 5 days, I'm losing track since it happened. So I've been going through all these old photo albums that she gave me, and going through everything, getting everything ready for our wake and our services that are coming up next week. So I just thought I would do this video, talk about her, because I mean she was my third parent. You know, I'm an only child. When I was a kid, my parents, when they're working in the summer, whenever they went out, whenever they had their bowling league nights, it was Grandma Stell that watched me. My entire life, she was my closest grandparent, by far the one I spent the most time with. And unfortunately, you know, I lost my other 3 grandparents relatively early in life, so she was the one that stuck around the longest, which means I've hit that point of adulthood where I have officially lost all of my grandparents now, which is a very sobering thought. But like I said, she was my third parent, did everything with her, and you know, her spirit, she was the most energetic person in the entire family. To her dying breath at age 89, she had more energy than me, my parents, my cousin, and she was the matriarch of the family. There was no denying anything. It's just crazy. I remember Friday nights at the old house, which I call the Lockwood house. Friday nights were my parents' bowling league nights, and as a kid I would be so excited for every single week for Friday, not only because it was the weekend and school was out, but because every Friday was Grandma Stell night. And as a kid, nothing excited me more. And we had all these games that we would play, whether it would just be Monopoly or Scrabble, but then we would get more inventive and we would make games that involved us bouncing super balls into the KitchenAid mixer. Like I say, we always had the creative mindset going. And whenever I would spend the night at her house, there used to be a Toys R Us by her house that I would go to, and you know, she would always buy me a new toy for my Thomas wooden railway. And yeah, just I'm narrowing down 28 years of millions of memories. It's hard to, you know, formulate and throw specific things out at you. So I thought, you know, just because you cannot sum up someone like her. With her energy, with her gumption, she was an enigma for everyone that ever crossed paths with her. I can't sum that up, so I'm gonna take you through. I'm gonna go through these photo albums. I'll show some clips from my channel. There's not gonna be any organization, there's not gonna be any structure, but this is just one big giant love letter to Grandma Stell. So it's just so sudden, I still can't believe I'm doing this, but you know, it's her honor, and she was preceded in death by my grandpa, Dave, who died in 2003 when I was only 5 years old. And her second partner, Rich, in 2022. And last year, my Uncle Bill, her son. So it hasn't been nice on my mom's side of the family lately. But, you know, the most you can do is just throw a loving tribute up like this, and hope you guys like it. You know, stick around, and I will try to sum up even a fraction of the energy that Grandma Stell is responsible for. Well, you're going to see a lot of little me in the video there, so, you know, it's lovely, you know, wherever all these pictures were taken, these old family pictures. You know, back at the gigantic old house with the big lawn at Lockwood. You see my dad's parents there, Rosie and Richie. And then there's Uncle Bill right there. It's just sobering seeing how many people that are in these pictures that have, you know, since passed away. Yeah, just all these young... Oh, there I am with one of the Teletubbies. You know, flattering stuff right there. But this is not about me. This is about Grandma Stell. So, like, playing hide and seek at her old house. This is her old master bathroom. There she is right there. Always having... There's my dad. Always having Christmas around there. There's Grandma Stell and Uncle Bill. Yeah, just a whole family Christmas. I think this right here, if memory serves, was in Florida. Yeah, because I used to... The door is open, but I used to refer to this place as Red Door because, well, the doors on this place were all red. And this is my old playroom. And whatever I was eating, I think I was eating, looks like cantaloupe there, because that was her big thing. She was my #1 supplier of cantaloupe. Al's Diner used to be in Orland Park. Excuse me. Al's Diner used to be in Orland Park, Illinois. Sadly, it's long gone now, but there's some remnants of it. So Al's Diner, Orland Park, there's the sign, and then there's a little tiny glimpse of the interior. So there must have been day me, her, and my mom all went to Al's Diner, playing mini golf in her old living room. This is a really good shot. So that's my grandpa Dave, my mom's parents. He passed away in 2003 when I was only 5. So he was my first grandparent that I lost. So unfortunately, you know, I got to know him the least. But that's a great picture of the two of them together. And my grandma's family, who is all from and based out of Toledo, Ohio, she was one of about 7 or 8 siblings, and now only 2 of them remain, which, again, that's another crazy. So Aunt Terry, Uncle Leo, they're all gone, and Aunt Eleanor passed away. This is when Grandma Stell took me to see Theodore the Tugboat, and I don't know if the sun was bothering me or what, but clearly I was not having it. And I don't know what the hell that is. Now, there's a flattering Easter shot. Had to have been 1st or 2nd grade, because I'm pretty sure that picture of me back there, I think that was my 1st grade picture. So, now I'm going to take you through this one, which this binder is even more special because she custom made this, made one for me and one for each of my cousins for Christmas back in like 2023-ish, 2022, 2023. These are her own personal scrapbooks of her grandchildren's accomplishments and everything she attended. So I don't think there's as much of her directly in these. I think this might be stuff focused more towards me from her point of view, but she made this by hand. She put this all together herself, so let's take a look. Yeah, so in high school, she came to every single play I was in high school. So junior year was 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Almost Maine, and Great Gatsby. I was a senior. Trial of the Big Bad Wolf was when I was a junior. Figments was when I was a sophomore. We would never, ever get away with that one again nowadays. To Kill a Mockingbird was my very first one, freshman year. Christmas Carol was sophomore year. It's another Big Bad Wolf. Wizard of Oz, I was a freshman. oh God, so that's not the Putnam County Spelling Bee. That's when I was actually in the Spelling Bee in middle school. This was my second city showcase. Various times I appeared in the newspaper from high school. So yeah, there we go. There's the Al's Diner picture again. Then there's me, her, and Rich for one of the Tinley Park train station concerts. Middle school graduation. When I was in the newspaper for middle school for coming in second place, Spelling Bee. I'm pretty stupid, so that was an accomplishment. Tinley Park High School students, French field trip. She even circled me right there, went to the Art Institute of Chicago. She saved all of these every time I was in the newspaper for something. 8th grade. That's when I was I love how she noted this. When I was the school mascot for our Spirit Showdown. Was I a senior or a junior when I did? I'm trying to remember. Is there a date on this? Wednesday, February 5th of what year? This was either junior or senior year that I did that. I want to say I was a senior. So that had to have been February 5th. Or no, I might have been a junior. It's either 2014 or 2015. I don't remember what year that was. This is my senior class right before graduation. Me over the senior year of high school, elementary school, middle school, and baby. That's my graduating class. Don't know what that. So something else with graduation. I don't know what. I'm not sure what that is. Close Encounters of the Celebrity when I was there with Robert Englund. A little plug for Flashback Weekend Horror Convention. That's pretty fun. See Who Met Nightmare on Elm Street. I love it. See, they put that in the Tinley Park newspaper that I met Robert Englund in 2009. Moraine Valley graduation. Columbia College graduation. It's the ticket stub. It was 3rd grade, I believe. Baby. Yeah, so you see all these pictures. That's why I said it's a lot of me, but this is worth showing because she is the one that put this together. Okay, well, there's an old family photo, so that's her, my mom, and my 2 uncles. My mom and my Uncle Bill when he was rocking some hell of a mustache. And this is 8th grade. I don't know what the hell was going on with my hair. My mom let me leave the house looking like that. My communion. This had to have been Florida. That's all I think from the same trip. Grandma and me, whenever I would have made this in preschool or kindergarten or something right there. Now this is nice because it's my 2 grandfathers together. So it was my mom's dad, Grandpa Dave. I was 5 in 2003 when he passed, and then I was 7 in 2005 when my dad's dad, Grandpa Richie, passed. And then there's my dad's mom, Grandma Rosie, and I'm not sure who that is. So. Baby picture of me, and then I think I put this in here myself when my childhood home was up for, and I did a video on my channel here called Coming Home. You can see that there. When the John Wayne Gacy murders got released on Blu-ray, and then there's my Christmas card from last year, so. It's crazy that my Christmas video, which is the video I uploaded right before this one, it was a jingle jangle holiday tangle, Christmas 2025. Silly video, a lot of, funny, goofy shenanigans in that. It's crazy that, unbeknownst to me, that's the last time she's ever gonna appear on this channel. That was some of the last days I ever saw her. It was just so sudden. None of us knew it was coming. Which for her is the best case scenario, because she never knew anything. She was just, like that. But for us, it's just, hard because there's no way to brace or prepare for it. It's all throughout my channel. Like, there was a year, usually the horror conventions were always a thing with me and my dad, but Days of the Dead 2012, which is the first year they ever had it in Chicago, she came with my mom and my grandma. It was the only time either of them took me to a horror convention. I remember shenanigans of her being around there.
It's only Friday night, but I was talking to somebody earlier and he said that this convention outsold Days of the Dead.
How old were you in there?
20.
Wow, you were 20 in Texas.
39 years ago. Austin, Texas?
Yeah. Austin, like your name.
Like my name. Austin, Texas. Back in the day. And it was ridiculously hot. He was the man throughout the whole process. So grandma, there you go. Grandma, meet grandpa.
Thanks for being here. I was not going to step outside and smoke.
No problem.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, John.
But every year you would see her pop up in the Christmas videos or the just random stuff. So I'm just gonna start playing a little montage here. So enjoy it. Like I said, you can't sum up Grandma Stell just in a video. So I'm doing the best I can with what I got as I prepped these photos and everything for the wake and the memorial and all that. So yeah, so just Grandma Stell, if there was anything, it was playing cards, it was gambling machines, and it was wine. So the next time you're out in public and you see some gambling machines, or the next time you're having some wine, or the next time you're having a card game night, whatever you're doing, whether you knew her or not, if you're watching this video, just stop, take a moment, and just say, "This is for you, Grandma Stell." You know what? This was this dumb game that we made, but I'll be damned if her and I did not play this every single Friday when I was a kid. So, for old time's sake.
Now those are cute. I think they're miniature petunias. And you can see if we can do volunteer work somewhere, you know. Look how pretty these are, Rich. You gotta look for that in the nursery. That one, Tom.
I'm not taking that one.
Tom, stop it!
You can't take a man's chair. No.
No, but he hardly uses it. He only uses it to sit in. Veggies you might want to throw in soup. Yeah. Well, that's okay, yeah. Okay, so anyway, you can take those out of here. What they do is they drink and eat all day long. All day long. So we went to the park, and I told him before we left, I says, now...
Button in front of the aiming button.
Yeah, that one.
There you go. Done the pay.
Oh my God, Kenny's got all stripes but one.
Well, eventually.
You can still see
Yeah,
the
but it's
ball.
not off all the way, Kenny.
Yeah, I know, it's not
I
off.
didn't turn it off all the way. Rich, did you get another stripe? Right now, because we need it. We had a hard trip. There was a big thing where we had to get off of the toll road and couldn't get on it, so...
Boy, what did you try to... She's trying to drink with the stirring stick. That's how long of a drive it's been. What gives you that impression?
Just his face and everything, yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Cuban.
that'll be your new name. You're
Mexican?
that'll be your new nickname.
You can't say that.
At 80s in the Sand, you're Mark the Jockey now. That'll catch on.
Mark the jockey.
Oh, we're gonna make that a thing. Hashtag.
Mark the Jockey.
I'd rather stick with the jock thing. That works a lot better.
Yeah.
When did you paint it green? I don't remember.
Don't you like it? Yeah, but can you remember when we had the roof leak and then it was real pale?
Yeah.
White. So white. So white. So...
It's a pickle. Oh, it's the electronic yodeling pickle.
Does it work? Press the button.
Does he like pickles? Or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.